Welcome back to our channel. We hope you'll find valuable content here. If you enjoy our channel, please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Let's dive in. In the annals of history, few texts have stood the test of time like Sun Tzu's Art of War. Written over 2,500 years ago, this ancient Chinese military treatise offers profound insights not just into warfare, but into the very nature of human conflict, strategy, and decision-making. But why should a book about ancient warfare matter to us today, especially in the realms of modern life and business? The historical significance of Sun Tzu's Art of War. Sun Tzu's Art of War is not merely a historical artifact, it's a living testament to the enduring nature of human wisdom. When we think of ancient texts, we often imagine them as dusty old tomes, relevant only in their historical context. However, the Art of War defies this stereotype. Written during a tumultuous period in Chinese history, it encapsulated the distilled wisdom of an era, wisdom that remains relevant even today. The world Sun Tzu inhabited was one of constant change and upheaval. Kingdoms rose and fell, alliances shifted, and warfare was a constant reality. In such a world, understanding the nature of conflict was not just an intellectual exercise, it was a matter of survival. Sun Tzu, through his observations and experiences, crafted a treatise that delved deep into the heart of conflict, exploring its roots, its manifestations, and its resolutions. Beyond Warfare, a treatise on human nature. At its core, the Art of War is a study of human nature. While its tactics and strategies are rooted in the battlefield, its principles are universal. Sun Tzu recognized that conflict was not limited to warfare, it permeated every aspect of human existence. Whether it's a disagreement between friends, a competitive business environment, or a geopolitical standoff, the dynamics of conflict remain the same. Sun Tzu's insights into human behavior, motivation, and decision-making are profound. He understood that at the heart of every conflict lies a desire for power, resources, recognition, or simply survival. By understanding these desires and the behaviors they drive, one can predict, influence, and ultimately control the outcome of any conflict. Relevance in today's world. One might wonder, why should a millennia-old text about ancient warfare be of any relevance in today's digital age? The answer lies in the universality of its principles. In our modern world, we face conflicts of all kinds, from business rivalries to personal disagreements. The mediums have changed, but the underlying dynamics remain the same. For instance, in the business world, companies constantly vie for market share, influence, and innovation. The strategies they employ, whether it's a marketing campaign, a product launch, or a merger, are all rooted in the principles of conflict and competition. Understanding the art of war can provide invaluable insights into navigating these challenges, ensuring not just survival, but success. Similarly, in our personal lives, we often face challenges that require strategic thinking, understanding of human behavior, and effective decision-making. Whether it's negotiating a raise, resolving a disagreement, or making a life-changing decision, the wisdom of Sun Tzu can guide us. The Art of War is not just a book, it's a timeless guide to understanding and navigating the complexities of human existence. Its principles, rooted in the ancient wisdom of Sun Tzu, remain as relevant today as they were 2,500 years ago. In a world of constant change and uncertainty, the Art of War stands as a beacon, illuminating the path to success, understanding, and wisdom. Beyond Warfare, a treatise on human nature. The essence of conflict. When we hear the term war, our minds often conjure images of battlefields, soldiers, and weaponry. However, Sun Tzu's Art of War delves deeper, exploring the very essence of conflict, which is rooted in human nature. Conflict, in its many forms, is an intrinsic part of our existence. From the earliest days of human history, when tribes competed for resources, to today's complex geopolitical landscape, the nature of conflict remains a constant. But what drives conflict? At its core, it's the interplay of desires, ambitions, fears, and insecurities. Whether it's a desire for power, resources, love, or recognition, our motivations often set us on a path of competition and confrontation. The battlefield of the mind. Sun Tzu recognized that the most crucial battles are not fought on physical terrains but within the minds of individuals. He emphasized the importance of understanding one's own mind as well as the minds of adversaries. By gaining insight into motivations, fears, and desires, one can predict actions, influence decisions, and ultimately control outcomes. For instance, in a business negotiation, understanding the motivations of the other party can provide a strategic advantage. If you know that the other company is desperate to close a deal due to financial pressures, you can leverage that knowledge to negotiate better terms. Conflict in daily life. While The Art of War is a military treatise, its principles are evident in our daily lives. Consider personal relationships. Disagreements arise from differing desires, expectations, and perceptions. By understanding the underlying motivations and communicating effectively, conflicts can be resolved harmoniously. Similarly, in the workplace, competition for promotions, recognition, or resources can lead to conflicts. Applying Sun Tzu's wisdom, one can navigate these challenges by understanding the dynamics at play, building alliances, and choosing battles wisely. The universality of Sun Tzu's principles. What makes The Art of War timeless is the universality of its principles. While the world has evolved, human nature remains consistent. The desires that drove ancient warriors are the same desires that drive today's entrepreneurs, leaders, and individuals. By understanding these universal principles, we can navigate the challenges of modern life with the wisdom of the ages. Sun Tzu's Art of War is more than a manual for warfare, it's a deep exploration of human nature and the dynamics of conflict. By understanding and applying its principles, we can navigate the challenges of life, whether on the battlefield, in the boardroom, or in our personal relationships, with wisdom and clarity. Relevance in today's world. The ever-changing landscape of modern life. In the fast-paced, digital age we live in, it's easy to assume that ancient wisdom has little to offer. Technologies evolve, societies change, and the challenges we face seem vastly different from those of the past. However, beneath the surface of these rapid changes, the fundamental dynamics of human interaction, competition, and conflict remain consistent. This is where the wisdom of Sun Tzu's Art of War finds its relevance. Business, the modern battlefield. In the realm of business, the principles of the Art of War are strikingly applicable. Companies, much like ancient armies, are in a constant state of competition. They vie for market share, innovate to stay ahead, and strategize to outmaneuver their competitors. For instance, consider the tech giants. Their battles are not fought with swords and shields but with patents, innovations, and marketing campaigns. When a company launches a new product, it's not just a release, it's a strategic move, often aimed at capturing a segment of the market or countering a competitor's offering. Sun Tzu's teachings on understanding the enemy, leveraging strengths, and strategic positioning can offer invaluable insights into these corporate battles. Personal relationships and interactions. Beyond the corporate world, the Art of War also sheds light on our personal interactions. Relationships, whether familial, romantic, or platonic, have their dynamics of harmony and conflict. Understanding the motivations of those we interact with, recognizing the signs of potential disagreements, and strategizing for harmonious interactions are all areas where Sun Tzu's wisdom can guide us. For example, in a disagreement with a loved one, understanding the underlying motivations and fears can lead to a more empathetic and constructive conversation. Instead of approaching the situation as a battle to be won, one can see it as a puzzle to be understood and resolved. Adapting to the unpredictable. One of the core teachings of the Art of War is the value of adaptability. Sun Tzu emphasized the importance of being fluid, like water, adapting to the shape of the container. In our modern world, Where change is the only constant, this teaching is incredibly relevant. Whether it's adapting to a changing job market, navigating the complexities of modern relationships, or simply managing the daily challenges of life, the ability to adapt, pivot, and evolve is crucial. While the world around us continues to evolve at an unprecedented pace, the core challenges of human existence remain consistent. The art of war, with its timeless wisdom, offers a lens through which we can navigate these challenges. Whether in the boardroom, at home, or within ourselves, the teachings of Sun Tzu can guide us towards understanding, harmony, and success. Adapting to the unpredictable. The fluid nature of existence. Life, in its essence, is unpredictable. From sudden changes in the weather to the unpredictable nature of human emotions, we are constantly faced with situations that require adaptability. Sun Tzu, in his Art of War, emphasized the importance of being like water, fluid, adaptable, and ever-changing. In a world that is in a constant state of flux, this teaching is more relevant than ever. The business landscape, a sea of change. In the realm of business, adaptability is not just a virtue, it's a necessity. Companies that fail to adapt to changing market dynamics, evolving consumer preferences, or technological advancements often find themselves left behind. Consider the rise and fall of once dominant companies that failed to adapt to the digital age. Blockbuster, for instance, was a giant in the video rental industry. However, their failure to foresee the shift towards digital streaming and adapt their business model led to their downfall. On the other hand, companies like Netflix, which began as a DVD by-mail service, quickly pivoted to online streaming, capitalizing on the changing landscape. Personal life, navigating the waves. On a personal level, adaptability plays a crucial role in our well-being and success. Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns, a sudden job loss, a change in relationship status, or a global pandemic. How we respond to these changes often determines our happiness and success. For instance, consider the global shift to remote work due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Those who adapted quickly, setting up home offices, and finding new ways to collaborate online, often found themselves thriving in the new environment. On the other hand, those resistant to change struggled. Sun Tzu's wisdom, being prepared for the unknown. Sun Tzu emphasized the importance of preparation. While we cannot predict every twist and turn life throws our way, we can prepare ourselves to respond effectively. This means constantly learning, staying informed, and being open to new experiences. It also means building resilience, both emotionally and financially, to weather the storms of life. The world around us is in a constant state of change. While this can be daunting, it also presents opportunities for growth, learning, and evolution. By embracing the teachings of Sun Tzu, we can navigate the unpredictable seas of life with grace, resilience, and success. Lead with love and authority. The delicate balance of leadership. Leadership is a complex and multifaceted role that requires a delicate balance between authority and empathy. Sun Tzu, in his Art of War, touched upon the essence of leadership, emphasizing the importance of leading with both strength and compassion. In today's world, where leadership styles vary widely, Sun Tzu's teachings offer timeless insights into effective leadership. The power of love in leadership. At first glance, love might seem out of place in a treatise on warfare. However, Sun Tzu recognized that love, in the form of genuine care and concern for one's subordinates, is a powerful leadership tool. A leader who genuinely cares for their team garners loyalty, trust, and respect. This bond strengthens the team's cohesion and morale, leading to better performance and dedication. Consider the most revered leaders in history or even in modern corporations. They often share a common trait: they genuinely care for the well-being of their people. This care manifests in various ways, from ensuring the safety and well-being of their team to providing opportunities for growth and development. Authority, the backbone of leadership. While love and empathy are crucial, a leader must also command authority. Authority ensures order, discipline, and direction. Without authority, a leader's decisions might be questioned, leading to chaos and inefficiency. Sun Tzu emphasized the importance of clear decision-making, consistency, and fairness in establishing authority. A leader who is inconsistent or shows favoritism erodes their own authority and the trust of their team. Striking the balance. The challenge for leaders is to strike the right balance between love and authority. Too much authority without empathy can lead to resentment and fear, while too much empathy without authority can lead to a lack of discipline and direction. Effective leaders recognize this balance and adjust their approach based on the situation and the needs of their team. They are not afraid to make tough decisions when necessary but do so with consideration and fairness. Sun Tzu's Art of War offers profound insights into the nature of leadership. By leading with both love and authority, leaders can build strong, cohesive teams that are both dedicated and disciplined. In a world where leadership challenges are ever-evolving, Sun Tzu's wisdom remains a guiding light. Avoid unnecessary actions, the power of strategic inaction. The misconception of constant action. In today's fast-paced world, there's a prevailing notion that constant action equates to productivity. We're often encouraged to hustle, grind, and always be on the move. However, Sun Tzu, in his Art of War, presents a contrasting perspective, emphasizing the power of strategic inaction. He believed that sometimes doing nothing, when done with intent and wisdom, can be more powerful than taking action. The strength of patience. Sun Tzu often spoke about the strength of patience and waiting for the right moment. In warfare, this could mean waiting for the enemy to make a mistake or for conditions to become favorable. In the business world, this might translate to waiting for the market to shift or for competitors to reveal their strategies before making a move. Consider the stock market. Often, the most successful investors are not those who constantly buy and sell but those who patiently wait for the right opportunities, understanding that sometimes the best action is inaction. Avoiding burnout and wasted efforts. Constant action without strategy can lead to burnout and wasted efforts. By always being on the move, we risk spreading ourselves too thin and not giving adequate attention to critical tasks. Sun Tzu's teachings remind us of the importance of prioritization and the value of conserving our energy for battles that truly matter. For instance, in a corporate setting, rather than jumping on every new trend or project, a company might benefit more from focusing on a few key initiatives and executing them flawlessly. Strategic inaction in personal life. The principle of avoiding unnecessary actions also applies to our personal lives. In relationships, for example, sometimes giving space or taking a moment to reflect before reacting can prevent misunderstandings and conflicts. Similarly, in our personal goals, understanding when to push forward and when to pause can lead to more sustainable and meaningful progress. Sun Tzu's Art of War offers a refreshing perspective on the power of inaction. In a world that often equates busyness with success, his teachings remind us of the value of patience, strategy, and waiting for the right moment. By embracing the wisdom of avoiding unnecessary actions, we can navigate life's challenges with clarity, purpose, and effectiveness. Plan and execute with precision. The essence of strategy. Sun Tzu's Art of War is, at its core, a treatise on strategy. Beyond the tactics of warfare, it delves deep into the art of planning and execution. In today's complex world, where decisions have far-reaching consequences, the importance of planning with precision and executing with clarity cannot be overstated. The blueprint of success. Every successful endeavor, be it a business venture, a personal project, or a military campaign, starts with a plan. This plan serves as a blueprint, guiding actions and decisions. Sun Tzu emphasized the importance of understanding the terrain, the strengths and weaknesses of both oneself and the adversary, and the broader context before devising a strategy. In a business context, this could translate to market research, understanding consumer behavior, and analyzing competitors before launching a product or entering a new market. Adapting on the fly. While planning is crucial, Sun Tzu also recognized that no plan survives contact with the enemy. This means that while it's essential to start with a solid plan, it's equally important to be adaptable and flexible in its execution. Real-time feedback, changing circumstances, and unforeseen challenges require leaders and teams to pivot and adjust their strategies. Consider the world of startups. Many successful companies today started with a different product or service but pivoted based on market feedback and changing circumstances. Precision in execution. Once a plan is in place and the strategy is clear, Sun Tzu emphasized the importance of executing with precision. Every action, decision, and move should be deliberate and aligned with the broader strategy. This ensures that resources, be it time, money, or manpower, are utilized efficiently and effectively. Sun Tzu's teachings on planning and execution offer invaluable insights for today's leaders, entrepreneurs, and individuals. In a world filled with noise and distractions, the ability to plan with clarity and execute with precision can be the difference between success and failure. Read signs of success and failure. The art of discernment. In the intricate dance of life and business, the ability to discern signs of success and impending failure is invaluable. Sun Tzu, in his Art of War, highlighted the importance of reading the environment, understanding cues, and making informed decisions based on these observations. This wisdom, though rooted in ancient warfare, is profoundly relevant in today's complex world. Recognizing milestones and red flags. Every journey, whether it's a business venture, a personal project, or a life goal, has its milestones and red flags. Milestones are indicators of progress, moments that validate the path chosen. Red flags, on the other hand, are warning signs, indications that something might be amiss. For instance, in a business setting, consistent growth in revenue, positive customer feedback, and achieving set targets can be seen as milestones. Conversely, a sudden drop in sales, negative reviews, or high employee turnover might be red flags signaling underlying issues. Feedback, the compass of progress. Sun Tzu emphasized the importance of feedback in warfare. By understanding the enemy's movements, gauging the morale of one's troops, and assessing the terrain, a leader could make informed decisions. In modern terms, feedback serves a similar purpose. It provides a reality check, offering insights into what's working and what's not. Consider the realm of product development. Companies often release beta versions of their products to a select group of users. The feedback from this group helps the company refine the product, fix bugs, and make it market-ready. Adjusting the course. Recognizing signs of success and failure is only half the battle. The real challenge lies in how one responds to these signs. Sun Tzu believed in the power of adaptability, in changing tactics based on the situation. In today's context, this means being willing to pivot, adjust strategies, or even abandon a sinking ship when necessary. Sun Tzu's teachings on reading signs of success and failure offer a roadmap for navigating the challenges of modern life and business. By staying attuned to feedback, recognizing milestones and red flags, and being willing to adjust the course, individuals and organizations can chart a path to success. Avoid distractions, the path to laser focus. The age of distractions. We live in an era where distractions are omnipresent. From the constant buzz of smartphones to the allure of social media, staying focused has become an increasingly challenging endeavor. Sun Tzu, in his Art of War, emphasized the importance of maintaining focus on the primary objective, a lesson that is profoundly relevant in today's digital age. The cost of distractions. Distractions come with a cost. Every time we divert our attention from a task, it takes time and mental energy to refocus. In the business world, this translates to lost productivity, missed opportunities, and, ultimately, reduced profitability. Consider a study session or a work project. Constant interruptions, be it from notifications, calls, or even internal distractions like daydreaming, can significantly extend the time required to complete the task. Moreover, the quality of work often suffers. Sun Tzu's wisdom, staying true to the objective. Sun Tzu believed in the power of single-minded focus. In warfare, getting sidetracked or being lured into unnecessary skirmishes could spell disaster. The same principle applies to our personal and professional lives. By staying true to our primary objectives and avoiding distractions, we can achieve our goals more efficiently and effectively. Strategies to minimize distractions. Set clear goals. Knowing what you want to achieve provides direction and helps filter out irrelevant tasks or information. Prioritize tasks. Not all tasks are of equal importance. By prioritizing, you can allocate your time and energy to what truly matters. Limit external interruptions. This could mean turning off non-essential notifications, creating a dedicated workspace, or setting specific focus hours where you're not to be disturbed. Practice mindfulness. Being present in the moment can help reduce internal distractions and improve concentration. In a world filled with distractions, the ability to maintain focus is a valuable skill. By embracing Sun Tzu's teachings and implementing strategies to minimize distractions, individuals and organizations can navigate the challenges of the modern world with clarity and purpose. Embrace strengths and collaborate on weaknesses. The power of self-awareness. Sun Tzu's Art of War delves deeply into understanding oneself and the opponent. One of the foundational principles he emphasized was the importance of recognizing and leveraging one's strengths while being acutely aware of weaknesses. In today's interconnected world, this wisdom translates into personal growth, team dynamics, and organizational success. The strengths within. Each individual, team, or organization possesses unique strengths. These could be talents, skills, resources, or even intangible qualities like resilience or creativity. Recognizing these strengths and harnessing them effectively can lead to significant advantages. For instance, a company might have a unique technology or a patented process that gives it an edge over competitors. An individual might possess exceptional communication skills, making them an asset in roles that require negotiation or public speaking. The challenge of weaknesses. While strengths offer advantages, weaknesses pose challenges. However, Sun Tzu believed that understanding one's weaknesses was as crucial as knowing one's strengths. By being aware of areas of vulnerability, one can take measures to mitigate risks or turn potential pitfalls into opportunities. In a business context, if a company recognizes that it lacks expertise in a particular domain, it might choose to collaborate with another firm that excels in that area, leading to a mutually beneficial partnership. Collaboration, turning weaknesses into strengths. One of the most effective ways to address weaknesses is through collaboration. By partnering with individuals or entities that complement one's weaknesses with their strengths, synergies can be created. Consider a tech startup with a groundbreaking product idea but lacking marketing expertise. By collaborating with a marketing agency, the startup can ensure its product reaches the right audience, while the agency gains a foothold in a potentially lucrative market. Sun Tzu's teachings on embracing strengths and collaborating on weaknesses offer a roadmap for personal and professional success. In a world where challenges are multifaceted, understanding oneself and seeking collaborative solutions can pave the way for growth and achievement. Understand costs and benefits, the balance of risk and reward. The essence of decision-making. At the heart of Sun Tzu's Art of War lies the art of decision-making. Every choice, whether in warfare, business, or personal life, comes with associated costs and potential benefits. Sun Tzu emphasized the importance of thoroughly understanding these aspects before making any move, ensuring that actions are not just reactions but are rooted in strategic thinking. Weighing the costs. Every endeavor, be it launching a new product, starting a business, or even personal projects like pursuing a hobby or traveling, comes with associated costs. These could be financial, time-related, or even emotional. Sun Tzu believed in the importance of being acutely aware of these costs, as underestimating them could lead to disastrous outcomes. For instance, in a business setting, launching a new product without understanding the production, marketing, and distribution costs could result in financial losses. Evaluating the benefits. While understanding costs is crucial, it's equally important to have a clear vision of the potential benefits or rewards. These benefits could be tangible, like profits or market share, or intangible, like brand recognition or personal satisfaction. Sun Tzu often spoke about the importance of choosing battles wisely. In a modern context, this means pursuing opportunities that align with one's strengths and offer significant rewards, ensuring that the potential benefits outweigh the costs. The balance of risk and reward. Life and business are inherently risky. However, Sun Tzu's teachings remind us that risks, when taken strategically and with full awareness of the costs and benefits, can lead to significant rewards. It's about finding the right balance, where the potential upside justifies the associated risks. Sun Tzu's wisdom on understanding costs and benefits offers a timeless framework for decision-making. In a world filled with opportunities and challenges, his teachings provide a compass, guiding individuals and organizations towards choices that maximize rewards while minimizing risks. Know yourself, allies, and enemies, the triad of awareness. The foundation of strategy. Sun Tzu's Art of War places a significant emphasis on the importance of self-awareness and understanding both allies and adversaries. He believed that victory, whether in warfare or any other endeavor, is achieved not just by knowing one's strengths and weaknesses but also by understanding the strengths, weaknesses, intentions, and motivations of allies and adversaries. Self-awareness, the starting point. Before venturing into any battle, Sun Tzu advised leaders to introspect and understand their capabilities and limitations. This self-awareness forms the foundation of any strategy. In a modern context, whether it's a business venture, a personal project, or a relationship, understanding oneself is crucial. It helps in setting realistic goals, leveraging strengths, and working on areas of improvement. For instance, an entrepreneur should be aware of their business acumen, leadership style, risk tolerance, and areas of expertise before starting a venture. Allies, strength and unity. Allies play a pivotal role in achieving success. Sun Tzu believed in the power of alliances and collaborations. By understanding and leveraging the strengths of allies, one can compensate for individual or organizational weaknesses. In today's interconnected world, businesses often collaborate to enter new markets, develop products, or offer combined services. These collaborations are more effective when each party understands and respects the strengths and contributions of the other. Enemies, respect and understand. Sun Tzu emphasized that understanding one's enemies is as crucial as knowing oneself. By gauging the strengths, weaknesses, and intentions of adversaries, one can devise strategies to counteract or even leverage them. In a business setting, this translates to understanding competitors. Companies that are aware of their competitors' products, strategies, and market positioning can make informed decisions, from product development to marketing campaigns. The triad of awareness, knowing oneself, allies, and enemies is a timeless principle from Sun Tzu's teachings. In a world of complexities and uncertainties, this triad offers a guiding light, ensuring that decisions are well-informed, strategies are robust, and the path to success is clear. Prepare for any scenario, the art of adaptability. The unpredictability of life. Life, much like warfare, is unpredictable. Despite our best efforts to plan and strategize, unforeseen challenges and opportunities often arise. Sun Tzu, in his Art of War, emphasized the importance of being prepared for any scenario, highlighting the value of adaptability and flexibility in the face of uncertainty. The limitations of fixed plans. While planning is essential, Sun Tzu cautioned against becoming too rigid or attached to a fixed strategy. He believed that the most successful leaders were those who could adapt their plans based on the changing dynamics of the battlefield. In a modern context, this translates to businesses adjusting their strategies based on market trends, consumer behavior, or technological advancements. For instance, companies that once relied heavily on brick-and-mortar stores have had to adapt to the rise of e-commerce, rethinking their business models and strategies. The power of contingency planning. Sun Tzu was a proponent of contingency planning. He believed in having backup plans and alternative strategies to address unexpected challenges or capitalize on sudden opportunities. For individuals, this could mean having savings for unforeseen expenses or acquiring diverse skills to remain employable in a changing job market. For businesses, it could involve diversifying product lines, exploring new markets, or investing in research and development to stay ahead of competitors. Embracing change as an opportunity. Change, though often daunting, can be a source of opportunity. Sun Tzu viewed change not as a threat but as a chance to innovate, evolve, and gain a competitive edge. By adopting a mindset that embraces change, individuals and organizations can turn challenges into stepping stones for growth. Sun Tzu's teachings on preparing for any scenario offer a roadmap for navigating the uncertainties of life and business. By planning flexibly, anticipating changes, and embracing adaptability, one can not only withstand challenges but thrive amidst them. Plan and execute with precision, the blueprint for success. The importance of detailed planning. Sun Tzu's Art of War is a testament to the significance of meticulous planning. He believed that victory in warfare, and by extension in any endeavor, is achieved not by chance but by careful and detailed planning followed by precise execution. This principle is as relevant today as it was over 2 millennia ago. Laying the groundwork. Before embarking on any mission, Sun Tzu emphasized the need to gather all necessary information, analyze the situation, and lay out a detailed plan. This involves understanding the objective, assessing available resources, and anticipating potential challenges. In a business context, this could mean conducting market research, analyzing competitors, and setting clear, measurable goals before launching a new product or entering a new market. The art of execution. While planning is crucial, it's only half the battle. Sun Tzu believed that the real test lies in executing the plan with precision. This requires discipline, coordination, and the ability to adapt when faced with unforeseen challenges. For instance, a company might have a well-laid-out marketing strategy, but its success will depend on how effectively the plan is executed, from timing and targeting to messaging and medium. Feedback and iteration. Sun Tzu was a proponent of continuous learning. He believed in assessing the outcomes of actions, gathering feedback, and iterating on the strategy. This feedback loop ensures that mistakes are corrected and strategies are refined over time. In today's fast-paced world, where consumer preferences and market dynamics change rapidly, the ability to quickly gather feedback and adapt is a competitive advantage. Sun Tzu's teachings on planning and execution offer a timeless blueprint for success. By combining detailed planning with precise execution and continuous feedback, individuals and organizations can navigate challenges and seize opportunities in an ever-evolving landscape. Lead with love and authority, the dual pillars of leadership. The essence of leadership. Sun Tzu's Art of War delves deeply into the qualities of a great leader. Among the many attributes he discusses, two stand out prominently: leading with love and leading with authority. These seemingly contrasting qualities, when combined, form the bedrock of effective leadership. Leading with love. Sun Tzu believed that a leader's genuine care and concern for their people were paramount. A leader who leads with love earns the trust, respect, and loyalty of their followers. This love isn't just about being kind, it's about understanding the needs, aspirations, and challenges of those one leads. In a modern business context, this translates to leaders who prioritize the well-being of their employees, invest in their growth, and create a culture of inclusivity and support. Leading with authority. While love and empathy are crucial, Sun Tzu also emphasized the importance of leading with authority. This doesn't mean being authoritarian but rather being decisive, setting clear expectations, and ensuring accountability. A leader must make tough decisions, provide direction, and sometimes enforce discipline. In today's corporate world, this means setting clear performance metrics, providing feedback, and ensuring that the team stays aligned with the organization's goals. The balance of love and authority. The true art of leadership lies in balancing love and authority. Leaders who lean too heavily on love might struggle with accountability, while those who focus solely on authority might face resistance and lack of genuine commitment from their team. Sun Tzu's teachings remind us that the most effective leaders are those who can seamlessly blend compassion with decisiveness, earning both the love and respect of their followers. Sun Tzu's insights into leadership offer a timeless guide for leaders across eras and industries. By leading with both love and authority, leaders can inspire, motivate, and guide their teams towards collective success. Read signs of success and failure, the art of perception. The power of observation. Sun Tzu's Art of War emphasizes the importance of keen observation and the ability to read signs of both success and failure. By understanding these signs, leaders can make informed decisions, adjust strategies, and navigate challenges effectively. Recognizing signs of success. Success, in any endeavor, leaves clues. Sun Tzu believed that by observing and understanding these signs, one could consolidate gains and build on them. In a modern context, signs of success in a business might include increasing sales, positive customer feedback, or achieving milestones ahead of schedule. However, it's essential to delve deeper into these signs, understanding the factors driving success, and ensuring they are sustainable in the long run. Identifying signs of failure. Just as crucial as recognizing success is the ability to identify signs of impending failure. Sun Tzu cautioned against being blinded by optimism and emphasized the importance of being alert to challenges. In today's business world, signs of potential failure might include declining sales, negative customer feedback, or increasing operational costs. By identifying these signs early, leaders can take corrective actions, pivot strategies, or even abandon a failing venture before incurring significant losses. The balance of optimism and realism. Sun Tzu's teachings remind us of the importance of balancing optimism with realism. While optimism can drive teams forward, realism ensures that leaders remain grounded, making decisions based on facts and observations rather than wishful thinking. The ability to read signs of success and failure is a critical skill in the ever-evolving landscape of business and life. Sun Tzu's insights offer a roadmap for leaders to navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and steer their teams towards success. Avoid unnecessary actions, the principle of efficiency. The value of conservation. In The Art of War, Sun Tzu frequently speaks about the importance of conserving resources, be it manpower, time, or materials. He believed that unnecessary actions not only waste these resources but can also lead to unforeseen complications and challenges. The pitfalls of overextension. Sun Tzu warned against overextending one's forces or resources. In a military context, this could mean stretching an army too thin, making it vulnerable to attacks. In today's business world, overextension might manifest as taking on too many projects, overspending without clear ROI, or expanding too rapidly without a solid foundation. For instance, a startup that tries to scale too quickly without a stable customer base or clear business model might find itself struggling to sustain its growth, leading to potential financial and operational challenges. The power of focus. Sun Tzu emphasized the power of focus. By concentrating efforts on essential tasks and objectives, one can achieve more with less. This principle is especially relevant in today's world, where distractions are abundant and multitasking is often glorified. A focused approach allows individuals and organizations to prioritize tasks that align with their goals, ensuring that efforts are directed towards meaningful outcomes. Strategic inaction. One of Sun Tzu's more profound teachings is the concept of strategic inaction, the idea that sometimes doing nothing is the best course of action. In certain situations, Waiting for the right moment or allowing events to unfold naturally can be more beneficial than forcing an outcome. Sun Tzu's teachings on avoiding unnecessary actions offer a timeless guide to efficiency and effectiveness. By conserving resources, focusing efforts, and understanding the value of strategic inaction, individuals and organizations can navigate challenges and achieve their objectives with grace and precision. The timeless teachings of Sun Tzu's Art of War. A legacy of wisdom. Sun Tzu's Art of War is not just a treatise on military strategy, it's a profound exploration of human nature, decision-making, and the principles of success. Its teachings have transcended time, cultures, and disciplines, offering insights that are as relevant today as they were over 2,500 years ago. Beyond the battlefield. While the art of war was written with warfare in mind, its principles apply far beyond the battlefield. From business leaders to sports coaches, from politicians to educators, individuals across various fields have drawn inspiration from Sun Tzu's wisdom to navigate challenges and achieve success. The universality of its principles. The core principles discussed in the art of war, such as the importance of planning, the value of adaptability, the need for keen observation, and the balance of love and authority, are universal. They offer a roadmap for anyone seeking to achieve their goals, whether personal or professional. A call to reflect and apply. As we conclude our exploration of Sun Tzu's teachings, it's essential to reflect on how these principles resonate with our own experiences and challenges. The true value of the art of war lies not just in reading and understanding its teachings but in applying them in our daily lives. Sun Tzu's Art of War serves as a timeless guide to success, offering insights that inspire, challenge, and enlighten. By embracing its teachings, we can navigate the complexities of life with wisdom, strategy, and grace.